guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to get this look right here, and it is a full face tutorial, so I'm going to be showing you how I do my complexion and also how I did this eye look. And to do this eye look I used the Urban Decay Electric palette. I don't even think this is sold anymore. I think the last time I used it was on sale because I think Urban Decay is discontinuing it. You might still be able to get your hands on it, but this palette is so worth it. It's a little bold, but the pigments blend so beautifully and just work so well together. It has quickly become one of my favorite palettes. So I used it to do this really spring look, and I was inspired to do this look by Sweet King Jazzy Baptiste on YouTube. He is a makeup artist, and if you haven't heard of him, I'll leave the link to his YouTube channel down below in the description box, but he can do his makeup like So he did this carnival carnival makeup look. Well, makeup inspired by carnival season. He's like, I think he's Trinidadian. So he did this whole like beautiful bright colored look, and he used the Urban Decay palette, the Urban Decay Electric palette. So I didn't do exactly what he did, but he definitely inspired me with this color combination. And if you are curious what is on my lips, I'm wearing two lipsticks. Both of them are Jeffree Star, and one is I'm Royalty, and the second is Breakfast at Tiffany's. So if you want to know how to get this entire look, then keep on watching. Starting with primer, I'm going in with my Dr. Brandt's Pores No More and my Bye Bye Pores powder. And then for foundation, I'm going in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation in the shade W3. And I'm going to be applying that with my Tarte brush around the perimeters of my face, and then go in with a sponge around my nose so all that primer powder doesn't cake up. For my highlight, I'm going in with the True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation in N2, and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, all the places that I would usually highlight with concealer. I'm going to be using this foundation. And then to cream contour, I'm going in with my Lancome stick, and I'm going to be using that contour shade right there and applying it in all the same positions that I usually do. And with this foundation, you got to make sure it dries down a little bit first before you set it with powder, or it will look really heavy and cakey. And to set my highlighted parts, I'm going in with my RCMA No Color powder and placing some under my eyes, and then baking the center of my face. So I already have one eye done, and I am not wearing false lashes in this look. So let's start on the next eye. So I'm going to be going in first with my NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And that's going to be my base because I want these colors to be extremely bright. So I just apply that and then use a brush to blend it out. And I do not set it with powder because I want these colors from the Urban Decay palette to really adhere to the Jumbo Eye Pencil. First, I'm going in with the shade Jilted, and I'm placing that in the center part of my lid, and I'm just packing that color on. Next shade, I'm going to be using Chaos, and I'm going to be using the same brush. I'm just going to flip it on the other side because I'm lazy and don't like washing my brushes all the time. So Chaos is going to go on the outer corner of our eye. And don't worry about blending yet, we're going to do that at the very end. For the inner part of my eye, I'm going in with the shade Urban, and I am not bringing that all the way to the inner corner because I'm putting another shade on my inner corner, but I am bringing this pretty close to that inner corner. And I'm using a smaller eyeshadow brush to do this. And after you've applied Urban, you can go back and blend out Jilted and Chaos, just so they're pretty seamless and there's no harsh lines between the three colors. For my inner corner, I'm going to be using the shade Freak, and that's going to go directly, well, some of it's going to go on my innermost part of my lid, but then some is going to go in my inner corner. kind of acting as an inner corner highlight. For my transition color, I'm going in with this Milani Big Bronzer in Soleil, and I'm going to carefully apply that above all the colors. So some of it's going to go on my crease and slightly above, but you have to do this carefully or your brush will pick up all of those colorful shades that you used on your lid, and then it's just going to look really muddy. So just be careful when you apply this transition shade. For eyebone highlight, I'm using this NYX Banana Powder, and then I'm going to do my wing using the Too Faced Sketch Marker in black. For my waterline and to tightline, I'm using a Milani eyeliner, and this is the Plum color. I think I've been raving about these so much because they are bomb. They do not go anywhere, and they're just so creamy and apply so easily. And then to smudge out my bottom lash line, I'm using the shade Urban on a very small brush because I do not want to bring this low. I don't want it to go below the length of my bottom lashes. And then on my innermost corner on the bottom lash line, I'm going in with the shade Freak again. So this is what the eyes look like after I've applied my mascara. So let's work on the rest of the face. For my bronzer, I'm going in with the Milani Big Bronzer in Dulce, and this is just more suitable to my skin tone than using Soleil. Soleil kind of makes me look like a Oompa Loompa right now. And then for my blush, I'm going in with the NYX Ombre blush in Strictly Chic. And then the best part, the highlight, so I'm using Moonchild palette and going in with Pink Heart and Purple Horseshoe. And then of course applying that on my cheekbones, the highest points of my face, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and some above my eyebrow because why not? And finally for lips, I first go in with I'm Royalty. And once that dries down, I'm going to go in with Breakfast at Tiffany's and apply it using a brush to the center of my lips just to create an ombre effect. And this is the final look, perfect for music festivals you might be going to, or just any events during the spring and summer, or just bumming around the house. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And I hope to see you in the next video.